Today we're going to show you how to download Adobe Flash Player to use on your Mac. This might be a new install or an update for you. In this demo, I'm going to be downloading the latest version of Adobe Flash Player using Safari. My recommendation is to use Safari for this, just so you can follow along with this video. So the first step is I launch Safari, and I'm going to go to the following web page. bit.ly, which is bit.ly/flash updater. Now, instead of going to the Adobe website, I'm going to go to a website from this company called Mac Update. And on this website, it asks me if I want to download the latest version of Adobe Flash Player. I'm going to click download. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to take me to this countdown page. It says if this download doesn't begin in 1, 2, 3 seconds, click here. Now, it did automatically start to download Flash. And how I know is in the top right corner of Safari, there is a button that has a downward arrow. This is the Show Downloads button. When I click on that, it shows me that it is downloaded Adobe Flash Player. I know this download is complete because there is no progress bar underneath the words install a Flash Player. If you have a progress bar when you are trying this on your own, it's in the process of downloading the installer. Just wait for the installer to download, and once that progress bar is gone, it should show you something like 15.7 megabytes. It might be lower or higher depending on the version of Flash that you're downloading, but in this demo it shows that amount. Over to the left of the words is an icon. To launch the installer, we're going to double click this icon. So here I go. It's opening the installer, and I should get a window that looks like this, that it says install Adobe Flash Player. Now I'm going to move this window to the side because the only way I can complete the install of Adobe Flash Player is to quit Safari. So I'm going back into Safari. I'm going to Safari, quit Safari. The other thing I'm going to mention right now is all browsers at this point must be quit. So even though we're using Safari to download Flash Player, if you have Chrome or Firefox open, go ahead and quit those browsers right now. Adobe Flash Player will not be able to install if there's a browser that is open. Okay, so Safari is quit. I'm going to double click on the installer, and it's going to say, hey, you're opening this from the internet. Do you want to open it? Yes. Click the open button. Next, it is asking you to read and agree to the terms of the Flash Player license agreement. My recommendation is don't read it. You do need to check this checkbox to the left of those words. So once we check it, the install button will appear for us to click on. So I'm going to click on install. Now it's asking for my Mac password. Your Mac password on your computer will be different than mine. This is the password for your Mac. This is the same password if you have your Mac set up to log in to the computer. Whatever you would type in the login, that's where you would enter in this password. I do not know your Mac password. That is unique to you. So I entered in my Mac password, and it's installing Adobe Flash Player. When it's done, this done button will appear for me to click on. Okay, the installation of Flash Player is complete. I hit done, and that's it. Now Adobe Flash Player is working. You can test it by going to Safari and going to a web page that has Flash on it. Now the web page I'm going to test is vevo.com. Now this website is kind of like YouTube, but it's really made for like music videos and that kind of stuff. So let me click on something that's safe to watch, in our demo here. I don't know what this is, but it looks safe enough. So I click the button. If I see this page actually showing some kind of video, I know it's working. Flash is working. It's working. So I'm done. So I'm going to go Safari, quit Safari, and I know that Flash is updated. And I hope this tutorial has helped you understand that there's more to installing Adobe Flash than just downloading it. You have to take it to that next step and actually install Flash after it's downloaded. So good luck, and feel free to email me at hello@macclicks.com if you have any questions. Thanks.